Hi, and welcome to Lines on Design. Our friend Anthony is here from Cordelia's. I absolutely love this place. This is his favorite thing to do. Talk to us about everything you're doing. We're in the garden center, and I had the privilege last time of coming to the garden center when it was but a whisper of a garden center.
A whisper.
A whisper. And now it is this lush, luxurious entity that I tell you what, if you haven't had the opportunity to come and see Cordelia's, you got to come and see it. He said it, I was inside, and he goes, yeah, this is what happens. People come and they start wandering, and you're like,
Yes.
hello, where are you? You've got something for everyone. I want to talk, you have to talk to me. Tell me about the diversity of what you're doing, because you've got you got your hands in everything.
Yes, we do. Here at Cordelia's Garden Centers, we offer a wide variety of plant material. We offer design and build opportunities for our clients. And we just want people to come in and feel free to wander amongst all the beautiful smells, colors, and vibrant material.
It really is amazing. Okay, this is a little inside scoop. This is what I call, this is where you come to kind of get ideas.
That is correct.
Right? When I was walking through, I noticed the white swing over there. Tell me a little bit about that, because you have lighting.
Most definitely. What we did was we created a outdoor living space. We did a nice little pergola with overhead landscape lights, low voltage LED lights.
Yes.
And then we added a swing. We want people to come, feel the atmosphere, sit down, relax in these hot summer months.
Exactly. The other thing that I noticed when I walked in is I walked on different hard surfaces, and I tell you what, you don't realize the different looks there are today in hard surfaces. That's one of your areas of expertise.
Yes, ma'am. We're an ICPI certified paver installer, also a low country paver installer.
Okay.
We do have a variety of paver patterns here, paver colors, just to create and intensify one's imagination and what they can feel when they're thinking about their residence.
Well, here's what I need help in. If I know what I like, okay, but I'm not sure how to do it. How do you work? Can you come out and talk me through the process, send a designer, give me estimates, bring me samples? What do you like me to do as a consumer?
We do all of that.
Okay, yes, and yes.
Yes, but that's what we like to do. I like to come out with an initial free consultation, kind of get a feel for what you'd be interested in.
Okay.
And then we set an appointment up with a certified landscape architect.
Can I also do it in stages? Can you give me create a master plan for me and then give me stages that I can implement it in?
We most definitely love the stage process, because that means we have residual income.
Right, it's like I have ongoing work.
That's right.
Well, as a designer, it's my favorite thing to do.
Right.
I can give you a broad overview, and then as we need to do it, we can tell you where to spend your money.
And you're allowed to implement budgets.
Right.
And stay steadfast. Actually, we're working on a project like that currently in Rose Hill.
One of the things that I think is fun, and I don't know if you have a chance, I was looking at some of the interesting little vignettes you've created.
You like the bicycles.
I think you've taken interesting pieces and created these levels and dimensions, and I think it just really looks gorgeous. Do you have a favorite part of the business that you like? I did notice you watering. He's a working man.
I was watering.
He was trying to change his clothes, and we're like, why? You just look like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
I'm kind of dirty.
Well,
but I love everything
cool.
about outdoor gardening, hardscapes, and I just love being outdoors.
Have you learned a lot since you began all of this? Is it? It's an evolution, and
you're always evolving in any industry, especially when you're a leader and you want to be the best professional in the industry.
I do know a little scoop. I know that wherever I turn, you're being nominated for the best of something. Sounds like the Bluffton community has pretty well embraced you.
Hard work, dedication, and honesty. It always sets you apart.
It really does. You have a lot of product also.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to me about that. What do you look for? Are you looking for plants that can handle any kind of location? Because I see some xeriscape things.
Right.
I see some, you know, I saw some begonias. I saw the purple plant over there. We'll have to get a picture
The
of
Mona
that.
lavender,
Yeah,
yes.
that's a gorgeous thing.
Yes, and hanging baskets as well.
Okay.
Yes, we offer a variety of plant material due to the fact there's garden clubs.
Okay.
There are local garden clubs. They like butterfly gardens or hummingbird gardens or herb gardens.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then some people just like a lush living environment. So.
One of the things that's interesting, at least for me when I'm designing, and of course we designers, you and I can talk like this, very important when you're doing outside design, just like inside design, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not wrong on this one, so I'm just saying. No. But it's really interesting when you do look around the beautiful plants, all the different colors of green.
Yes.
All the different kinds of bark. And I think one of the things you've done particularly well is kind of integrate all of those.
Well, what I like to do in design, because over the years since I've been in the low country, I've noticed there were a lot of green plants. So what I like to do is show off the variegation in the plant leaf and color, the different blooms, different type of times of the season with their seasonal plant blooms, to incorporate an all year round balance in a garden.
Additionally, I'm very good at going in and buying a plant. It's keeping the plant alive that I struggle with. And when I went in, when I went in the shop, which by the way looks really cool. I love the blackboard wall. It looks fantastic. And all of the different products that you have for keeping my plant alive.
Yes.
Talk to me about how that works. When you come, do you give me advice? Do you suggest what I need?
Yes, in the low country, due to our soil conditions, we are strongly advocates for soil amendments and conditioners. We offer black cow material, a product called Happy Frog, which is bat.
What is that?
Bat guam or bat poop.
Oh, bat poop.
It's interesting, but and then we have some products that are organic for tomato lovers, but that you can also utilize in your garden.
Well, let me ask you a question then. We've been talking about what I'm thinking of as florals or bushes, gorgeous trees. What about vegetables? Do you also encourage vegetable gardens?
Oh, most definitely. Gardening is gardening. And that's how we eat every day.
Do you have,
definitely do that.
I've got the darn deer that I absolutely love, but they've been noshing on some of my plants. Are there plants that are
deer proof?
Deer proof?
Or deer resistant.
Right.
It just depends. Young deer in this area, they'll nibble on certain plants that they're not accustomed to as they're getting more mature. But there are plants that the deer will avoid, especially oleander, which obviously everybody knows that one. But there are several other variety of plant materials that they usually shy away from. With the construction that we have in the low country, the deer are getting a little bit better of staying away in their own domain.
One of the things that you told me that's really interesting is there's no real project that's too small or too large for you. You pretty much can handle everything.
We try to handle everything that comes our way in the low country.
Which is wonderful. Let me ask you a question when it comes to maintenance. You do maintenance also?
Yes,
you
ma'am.
do absolutely everything.
We're a one-stop shop from the ground up.
Oh, I know what I wanted to say too, is there are all kinds of benches and fire pits. Tell me about that.
That's a part of the hardscaping. We have walls that we've rebuilt just to show our clients the potential that they can have at their property. Seated benches around fire pits, just as if I were at my house, what I would like, and we just try to repeat that here. And then we have our swings and our casual seating areas throughout the garden center.
And like I said before when we first started, it's a great place to get amazing ideas. Okay, in this time of year, is now the time I should be buying plants?
Most definitely, but in this area, we sell plants 12 months out of the year.
Which is, well, no, that's a good,
due to the season.
That's a good thing, though,
our
isn't
seasonal
it?
thing. Oh, it's great for us. But yes, there are certain times here for particular plants.
Okay.
But most of the evergreen plant material you can have all year round.
And last but not least, I know we're almost out of time and there's so many things. And now, once you get started, you could talk for hours and hours. I saw in the greenhouse you have some beautiful indoor plants too. Those are, you know, those are huge.
Well, plus they're good for the atmosphere.
Okay.
You know what I mean, as far as the air that you breathe. We invite everybody to come down to Cordelia's Garden Center. 172 Bluffton Road, downtown Bluffton.
You can't
NC.
miss it. It smells good, it looks good, it's easily accessible. You've got all kinds of fun, like I could go around the mulch and the pine straw.
You know, but all those things aren't me right now because have you seen what?
Look at
Can you
this.
smell me? I'm a working man. What?
He is a working. Yeah, he's a working man. That's a good thing. But Anthony, it's always a lot of fun to talk with you, so I really appreciate it. We want to thank all of you for joining us here on Lynes on Design.